Wow. Hi, welcome back to Gifted Guitars. Today is the day we give Erik his Succulent themed guitar. For a little over a month on this channel, we have been working on this guitar together. I've learned a lot throughout the process. Today's the day we're gonna give it to Erik and see what he thinks of it. All the guitars that I build on this channel are learning processes for me. So at this point in the build, I like to go through and talk about what I think worked with this and what I can improve in the future. This guitar has taught me a lot. First off, I love the finish and the stain on the front of this guitar. I think that it really worked. I'm just impressed with it. I feel like it surprised me how well it worked out, as well as the staining on the back. This is all leather stain that I used on the guitar before lacquering it with guitar lacquer. The frets feel fantastic. The neck of this guitar just in general just feels really, really good, really fun to play. I love the inlays. I wasn't totally sure how these were gonna play out, if they were gonna work at all, and they work. Overall, I think this is the most classy and usable guitar that I've made. All the guitars that I've made have been usable. I play them and make sure that they play well before I give them to their recipients, but this one, I don't know, it plays really well. I put a lot of extra effort into making sure that it played well because I know Erik plays the guitar, so I do really like the overall everything about this guitar. I think it's fantastic. That being said, there are a few things that I learned along the way. A couple little things that I wish were a little different on the guitar, but the guitar is what the guitar is, and I'm at peace with that. But here are some things I would like to apply to future guitar builds. First off, this guitar has a veneer on the front, and the veneer is what gives it its really cool wood grain throughout this whole section. However, it is a very delicate, thin veneer, and right here, it got water damage while I was wet sanding it. So that is something I'm gonna be a little more careful about in the future. I'm filming this before I've posted any of the videos on this, so I'm sure someone in the comment section has probably pointed this out. I didn't realize it until after I had done all the engraving, but I had intended for this design here to be in this inlay, and I don't know, I must have miscounted or just, it was a silly mistake, but usually at the 12th fret, there are two, if there's a design element, there's gonna be two of that design element. And I had designed it with that in mind. See, 1, 2 in that one, and there aren't two in any of the other ones. That design was supposed to go right here. You can even see right here, there are two dots here. There's dots on the edge of the fretboard for the player to easily see where they're putting their fingers, and the 12th fret has two dots, which should have two things, and I just kind of, I don't know. So that was a little bit of after I realized it, I went, why did I do that? Another thing that didn't work out totally perfectly was the lacquer on the neck kind of came off here, and now it's really like, there's lacquer on there, but it's thin. I feel like it's gonna wear over time, and I think Erik's gonna like that. He likes, I didn't really relic this guitar at all. That's an art form in and of itself. It's something that I will do down the line, but for this guitar, there are elements of it that make it kind of look old. For example, these cream colored plastic pieces, it looks aged. The stain that kind of got into the edges here, it looks worn and played. And the neck's gonna get a worn, played feel to it as well over time. Probably quicker than I had originally intended, but I think Erik's gonna like that element of this. So I'm gonna count that as a happy accident. And then finally, the bowl skull. Just it shifted while it was getting pressed. It's crooked. Again, it is what it is. And then the last thing I'll say is that the wood burning didn't really show through on this. These designs are burnt into the guitar, but it's hard to tell with all of the stain on there. And so that's another thing for me to consider when I'm building future guitars. Overall, love this guitar. This is one of my favorites that I've ever made, and I can't wait to give it to Erik. Let's take one final look at it before we meet up with Erik. He's coming over today, and I will give him the guitar.
something really cool. Go ahead, guests. You can sit on down.
Sit on the couch.
Get cozy. Get all cozy, guests. Oh my goodness.
For Flynn?
There's something in here for Erik.
No way.
Yes.
Is it really my turn?
He's the only one who plays guitar, and it's finally his turn.
Flynn, can you help me open this? Help me open this?
Boy.
Oh, wow. That's so great.
Isn't that
That's
gorgeous?
so great. Did you know
Look
about
at it.
this?
Yes, I saw it. That's what I was
Oh,
here.
look at all the little...
He hand did all that.
I know, of course he did. Oh, that's awesome too. This is amazing. Wow.
Isn't that gorgeous?
It's the prettiest guitar I've ever
Look
held.
at it on the bottom.
What's on the bottom?
No, look at
Oh, here? Yeah. Succulents and cactus. This is amazing.
Thank you. I brought my amp
How long have
in
you been
too.
working on this?
A couple months.
You got a flame?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he sent me like the design for it like a month ago, and he was
Really?
like, "What do you think?" I was like, "Oh my gosh, I love it."
The succulents are based off of the ones at your house. I took pictures of them.
Oh, wow.
So-
Isn't that amazing?
I like the geometric shapes. Look at this fade.
I know, isn't it
So great.
awesome?
and the design's burnt into it.
Oh, yeah. It's like a cool blanket pick.
Yeah.
That's what. Oh yeah, there we go. Rockstar.
It was on standby.
Dude, love that. That guitar looks so cool. That is such a cool looking guitar. It looks so cool. What do you guys think?
Yeah, this is really fun. Wow.
This was like the worst day of my life.
Oh,
So
I like it.
that's what Colleen said you would like it.
I like imperfections, yeah.
Well, there you have it. That was Erik reacting to him getting his guitar. If you said he'll say, "Is it my turn?" then you are correct in the last video. So good guessing. I think he really liked it. He gave me the text afterward, which happens sometimes with these guitars. Actually, almost every guitar I get a text afterward. I talked about this last time with my mom's guitar, but I'm gonna pull up the picture that he sent me because it was really cool. Let me see. There's the guitar, and there's Colleen's guitar that I made her. Whoop, sorry. All right, there's the guitar that I made for Colleen. And then here's Erik's other guitar that I was talking about while I was building this guitar, actually, with all the flowers on it. Also a really pretty guitar. But I think it looks really cool in its natural environment. This has been a super fun build. I got to work on engraving the inlays, which I had never done before, put a cool emblem on the headstock, did some very interesting staining and new staining techniques for me, stuff that I've never tried before, and I'm excited on my next build to expand upon what I've learned using Erik's guitar. So with the staining stuff that I did with Erik's guitar, I have a really fun plan for the next guitar that I'm gonna build. The next build has taken me a little longer than I had anticipated, so there's gonna be a video next Friday that is not a new build, but it will be fun. I promise you that, so don't miss it. The next build is also going to be really fun. I'm really excited about it. I don't wanna give anything away here in this video. You're gonna have to tune in to find out who the next guitar is for. I'm very excited about this one. It will be a completely different guitar from all the other guitars that I've made, and the best way to get notified when I post that video is to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. Erik's guitar was heavily influenced by your guys' comments and your interaction on Twitter and Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, it's Gifted Guitars on Instagram, and then we also have my Twitter handle is Ballinger Family. It's just me. It's a direct line to me. So there you go. So if you have suggestions on other creators that you follow that you think would enjoy a guitar from me, from Gifted Guitars, please put them in the comment section down below, tag them, tell me on Twitter, tell me on Instagram. I want to hear about it. I want to make guitars for people that are really going to enjoy them and get something out of them. I don't know, I just think it's a cool gift. Getting a guitar is, even if you don't play guitar, I just think it's a fun cool gift to receive. I love building these guitars. If you have a suggestion, please tag a creator. Tell me what kind of guitar you think they would like. If you liked today's video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching and joining me on this journey of Erik's Succulent guitar, his Les Paul style guitar. I'm pretty proud of it. I think it plays really nicely. It has a cool sound to it, and I hope that Erik plays it and enjoys it and has a good time with it as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.